suit you on Maria. That's right. After baby, you're going to talk on your course. The others will be on my cocoa. Now, cocoa, organizers of Amitias, we bought a crave. Now, cocoa, central region, Hapa. Obiati, Abano, cocoa, Mawaguno. Now, not before the Abano, cocoa. The entire Waguno say, if you say cocoa bagana, Abaya wati cocoa Kasiapa area at Tamas. On 2011, Onya cocoa 1,062,000 metric tons. If you want, the autopsy be a look, John Dramani Mahama. 2016, Onya 969,000 metric tons. Yadanama Yanyan be before no. 2017, assorted by 904,000. 2018, assorted by 811,000. 2019, Ghana 770,000. I was for 2018. Cocoa yatin Ghana hano. Cocoa dent me cocoa noka. Ghana cocoa boka. Eti ya minimum ya nutasa yetiano 1.7 billion Ghana cedis. Any of the cost also asana cocoa board. Eti menya hoto. Sata nabu. Agu. Sese abayno di cocoa mi ane sisi vile mno. Odi akwaje bosia $600 million. Ebisi Ghana hada. Cocoa miana civil of the car, says ya. Cocoa miano at the car. Now, consider near my Oceano. Also, my moratorium, film your Numian Trabi. If you open the Fiason and your friend Piacana. I was your four. Or sister Cocoa Sicano, but you only may be a cocoa. And they say I was so for cocoa, we are near for Uno. Yet the one for no common contractor. No contractor, no the Sicano. Abe twa kokoko na unagu na wa bia kokoko no e bia mo de enfia mienu no de ofura ma sa enfia mienu na wo bia ni no te wa ye dai kwani na wo bia kokoko ama kokoko ni atibidi bia na kwaje gosia no ya de sika no ba ye on ya de mani bia ye dai enye yi e de isi papa contractor no be bia kwani na fu ama ye wura mama se ntwa so o se so fra konwa ya sa sika no sa wa ma nini nyina nko an no mu jabia obefa sika no na wo kwani na wo fo no wo fo no yesusu de be so no fo ne dia ma ni ama extension officers aboa na wotumi adua wo fo no na ayeye ama kwani no so abusafo Ghana ha sa wo pe japadia e ma Ghana sika pa koko ye gold no ye tu aye nya husika na so ye nya husika se koko ye tu aye wa e ma yeska na koko de emba isika kese pa 2016 here mama penso koko kwa the 1.8 billion dollars ne ba Ghana 2020 koko my 1.3 billion dollars 1.3 billion dollars abusiafo sa koko apefo mu bia koko no wo koko no fa so na Ghana nyina dia na so akuafo no mo kire wo ma wo ye ho hwe a enye yi Agosifo ni say experience is the best teacher. Yera mama edu ma panyini da. An we fra konya so tranchan. An wo hwese de o man ko no se da bi. Ye ko ni say ya ebe yi. Yera mama say akonya wo be fo no 7 December. Kokwa piafo. O wa sama e de pa de ma kokwa pia ni bia. Asama e de ni say kokwa pia ni bia wodi fia bi osia na kokwa no so awu. Ultimate cocoa, ultimate yare. Sabe no better than what did it? It was the Ghana cocoa for pension scheme over. South Ghana cocoa for pension scheme no. We need be away cocoa be biano. Say consume so now we didn't fear Biosia. John Dramani Mahama. One Professor Jaina na Opokwa Juma. Oma buy no. The better pension at the amount of cocoa. You can't say that. Young woman before say. Ebe na NDC for money sika dia pension na ma ye. Yellow mama say baby o be first care free me. Abusianfo kokko de ewiase nyina Cote d'Ivoire na ti kokko dodo. Cote d'Ivoire free wa Ghana to so bienu. Na Ghana kokko ayetie no. Ghana kokko ayetie no. Ene ye kokko papa wiase nyina. Eti ye kokko no to na bochire wi a. Ye sama ye sika say mo na mo di kokko papa ba. Eti mo nyi sika. Eno ne ye friend premium. Sa premium no eno na yewura mama ti akonwa so no na ye bi siesie ba bi akoko akuafo wo ebi na ye bi sisi suku aban ema koko areas a suku ni ho ebi na ye bi tutu nsuo ema koko areas a nsuo ni ho ebi kra na ye kanea ema akuafo na kanea eni wo mo no yero mama se obi akono ya sa sika no odi sa sika no kase na besi koko akuafo achi se be ya koko akua ni bia ubenya pension na wo so wo ho atowo afei ya central region ha ba koko kene papa no esinkran enti wotu okura se ye koko na wo yare a bede no dun kran akosa hospital ni bi ye koko fo na yete koko no bra ho no ye yare a ye nya ye koko hospital ni akobi ye wa mama so be dia konwa koko region bia wo Ghana ha bia obeye koko hospital kese abi fidie ku se koko piani bia ko ha wo so ho beto ama ayeyi abusiafo abi before ya debi yankana ha ne kwa enye aka enen abeka na watwemi enu am ya to aban abi before mu se abato no belusu eti di oba ye se koko bia no de kwaje bosia $600 million no na enebia ya akobu fe nipa aduma o ho ani abako bi account ya fa waduma o ko do koko ase o ko twa koko na bu ya sha ase sabe ya ne ya ka cho se wa ya fa wo ne no ya fa obi 1st December ya ka je se 5th December obegina ketua ya fa 1st December ya si 5th December ya cha Friday ya betua omuka na mo ya fa mo said mani nyina no mo appointment letter wo sa November we no omu twa nkofo koko December ya twa koko we want to be koko next month this a wo twen ema ye through March April ansan ya bia koko no so sabre ya wo twa bi wo happy ni na na we de koko ni yare abaso na so mako wo ho obetumi aye dey atie eti ya tete koko no so kakra edra dobre na ye be bia koko no sabre ni twa koko bu bia koko ba politics nti sabre ya menya vote nti enede ya ni afọ bi otwa obi koko bu ye betu aka ye be yosefusi afọ ni nyina ye nada apada otwa di ampo nyankopon destiny so obewu no wodi ne kwato aso da mu fie du ubakọ because ye nyame hyehye every woman bibia di dance yes aban we 7 December we obelusu eti nya wa ye nyina no ayabo bribri uma ye nyina ya nyire ye ho na ye finish hard na aban we free honko na fe obi anya na sonwie omo de koko fo sika $90 million akoton fidie bi se e de bre akuafo ado koko akuafo amoa afidie slashes omo se kuani bi abeto ba ko $50 million akuafo antimi anto na me PPP chairman ya ana PPP panyi obenya kokodro se wono watimi de afidie na do na fu ase enya dia self yo betumi ado koko ase da na de okoto self ye no ma atodwe da so abato de da ko sega na sika okoto self ye no ekra bia ko ase koko grow area bia ko bia no upedu kra kwa fonda se sa chawo because fa so bia anya dai amaso na bi before to trankran aya press conference so we money by papa o ma ba o metumi atom fidie eme na de akuafo de fidie na do koko ase ye mfa se ka bio e wo hefa abusiafo ye no mama se wo befra konya wo ya ehihye bia wo baye bia no ni focus no se koko kwani wo bedi yie ono ni akwan a otimi de koko apiafo akwan e mako 230 e de ma contractor se munyi kwan tumi amuru ko cha na apiafo so mo honto mo bi ye travel ma ban sesan ya na akufo do bedi akonwa na o se sa akwan na owura mama de ma contract no contractor bia afa adwuma no to ho mi hwehwem wate committee ye twa apiafo sika $10 million edi ama committee ni say mo ko le se kwan ye ni anase anye ni ye ko hwe mu nyina ye hunu adeboni bia wo e kwan ni nyina ka abeduru ne ba ko pa ye wura mama de ma contractor eno de aban na ntwam eye de ko na akufo do krom abega chebi road eno de wa yasa de bi kra ye den e ka ho abusiafo wo kokko kwani na wo bia kokko no se wura mama dwe ho so ye kwan ma wo de contractor ba yi kwan no kama se ba ya wo ba wo yire wo nua wusuani sa asem bi to ho anaase wo bia bode anaba chibi ni famra promoton a obenya kwampa fa so na mpro MBB ba ya wo betwam no de ada ka be si ho no aka to se 4 more for nana 4 more for what? I was here for young mama personal. Was the same year a cocoa personal? Assassin, I did your cocoa, your cocoa was watching. Assassin lose the fertility. It year restore fertility of the land, not cocoa also. And what the fertilizer bar say, you have fantasy free. Yakrahu not for sale, not for sale. I will be a buyer. Was it fertilizer na yakrahu not for sale no on the obeton. Na bagi biano obeton no 80 Ghana. E kwa fona ntimi anto no mama fertilizer na go offices ho na expire abro. Afeni atwe ko gurem. So fertilizer na pro office. And the corporal from ha and kakoko no so yi. Yamana go office abro. Na wo kwe ni ko kwe ni awa. Uwo koko 1 acre bia na mama mount 3 bags of fertilizer. Eti wa 10 acres no mama penso afi bia na onya fertilizer 30 bags free 10 acres yama 30 bags. Sa 30 bags no ne bo ne na akufu adoton no 24 million. Eti cheza wu kwani no afi bia wa 10 acres no na dwo mama ne NDC chow 24 million. Na akufu adoba ye no o se sa 24 million no o je free ho. And was an catch us a wa Obi charge 24 million ma be free ho 4 more for me. Nam the 4 na sam wa boka bi. Abusiafo abia hu ni da da kuafo no say ya to koko. Aha na hia me pa. Yes, abana to koko. Yellow mama be dia ko nyanfie na koko bag bia or the 263 Ghana and a 2. Na na kufu be dia ko nyanfie na koko bag or the 185 Ghana. But also 185 no. Why are they chair Mahama? It's your man, Semano. 185, so 263. But me, your open Yami. Sika yen, dear Sika ye, and the Mexican way of Faso. Obiani, why many Sika, or this Sika Jaso, no a Chisikari, Debbie. There will be Sika Tono, and the man who Sika on Faso. You Mama Pencil, no Toko back 2016, no 475. Obaya your class no one half no one. Na cement bag ya 22 Ghana. Enti kuani no carry 1 bag ya. Okodra cement one with me top 21 bags. No anya sesa kakra, no the jackets cannot the cement go fee. And the cocoa bag ne 660 Ghana. Cocoa bag one no. But cement with the same village no e 42 Ghana. Enti kuani no carry 1 bag na. When you 660, okodra cement one on your 15 bags and answer 16 bags. Sa kuani no wa boka na answer wa geni. And what in the Yakacham say about we obedi akonya ne budget ya waye nyina no se wo twa kokoko bona o de sika dodo ni nyina kogu office no de kitwa bi akoma akuafo no eto se kokoko bona nye kokoko bona nye na office expenditure no ayaka kaka na de be kofom no na ayaka kitwa bi kokoko so ye bia no office eto du sika ni nyina ko office no na kokoko so ye dey the only way Koko akuafo betu enya hoto wo mem say 7 December ye be sesa ban na obia so enya na so wie after the last point was mining abusiafo mining no me bono tofa kitwa bi bre nti dia ha ye Ghana ha pa ne say otwedi ankokwa ame one Ghana bi ni ye ya sa si ba bia ska kokko wase in fact 2016 na akufo ado kan Osi ye tisika so komo ye dey e die abusiafo ya sorry sika so ma krofo afako ya sorry sika so ma krofo afako zaye transfer na keye na munim ye nya sika kokko nyame de cheye no ye nim fidi a ye de tu enti ye de mamrofo no ma betu na ya je hu bibi kakra sa efidi na ye ni nti Yeni ano branche bi de nsoso ene ade ne tutu fam kakra no mo de apebi ana ya no mo se o yenya fidie bi ka ho a ye betua no mo de fidie ye eno ne galamse no efiti nyina ba bia ba esem se galamse no ese ye nsuo se ye niamenti na ye pam ho se ye ma wo nye eya de aban bia na ye ene hu se de ye emwa adwuma no at least nyame de ade na che se ye ni fidie a yaso ya fa ya de fa ho na yenye nhihye be ma yenuanom no o matimi adidi wa bra wo nse ye nsuo ense ye nyapade na ya ba 2016 ye Roma ma de tudwa se wa ye nhihye a galamse ne ye betuna regularize e de mra to ho na yɛtwitwa no plot ama amanfo ayɛ na yɛ supervise sɛ ɔmo nsɛnsuo ɛnsɛ yɛ asase na ɔmo tu deɛ ɔmɛtumi atu no a yɛsan yɛ refilling akata so kamakama ama ayɛ yie ɛna Nana Akufo-Addo nante Galamsey side sɛ montie ma ama motoma me a Galamsey mebɛgyia gyina ma adwuma no ayɛ yie ɛna Galamsey fo edidi toɔ ɛne Nana gye yɛ campaign wa yɛ tawo akyi Nana gye yɛ campaign ɛna ɔsan kɔ sala awia yi ɛtwa ba uhyia obi ane ɔsona na ɛkɔ ɔsona oni ɛto Nana di akonya wie ya afɛn wɔ se deɛ ɔka yɛ no ɛnyɛ saa no ɔpɛ so ɔyɛ dɛ ɔkyerɛ ɛna ɔte task force obi biara wotu Galamsey biara yɛ ba atuo sim so wɔnwane a wɔbɛwu hwere wo nkwa yɛ buru bi pam bi ne agye wɔ fidie ne asesa wo nneɛma gold a wɔtu ne asesa ne nyinaa excavators mako ahenkono 900 aban se magye mediasi ho abusuafo wo amu sɛ excavator nyɛ pen drive ɛbo atu ya fa dia hyehyɛ tom sɛ me na me kro obi aho excavator deɛ ansa na betu ya fa kro gye sɛ wo de afidie kɛse besi ho ansa na kuku de si afidie no so ansa na obi de akɔ afidie no gu hɔ afidie no gu hɔ da kɔ hwɛ ya afidie no nyinaa ni hɔ Galamsey na ya stopro so a ensuo ni nyina na asa ye wo beka ya yewura samija fi ko gina ensuo yi ho se Galamsey ya fo mu kola nyina mo hwe dia yo na busuafo hwan na fa fidie no efiri abansem de sa kwa ya Galamsey no enti kola ya ye pam wo mu na ti be fa fidie no aban ho de kwa ye na wo aban panimfo a mo enkola wo ye di tro mo ye campaign na kola wo yasasa da ato baba mo na mo season kola ni fidie na mo nya aban mu ti na yetua moka na mo sa pia kola na bu nkyai na mo de kola ni fidie no sa kwa ya adwuma na kola na ye campaign wo be ka sa akere kola no form of na bio sa kola wo beti enu na yewra mama say sa wo fra konwan so pe sa fidie na di excavators no sa ye chewa aban di mu a akoni ho asamka na say ya che na ba mo panimfo afa ko ye wonwuma ai ni kwa so ho ye de na ye say ye bonkola no kro no enti obi biara ya je wo fidie no obayi wo fidie no no do fidie asan ye de ama obi no afenso so obi o ha na ya ma no kata amra kwan so say wonye small scale mining aba we ba fra ko nyana no ye hwe na ni hwe na ha ye say wo NDC ni ye twam ewo so fa amra kwan so safo no so omunya license no ebi de ko bank akwaje bosia se wo ye adwuma na no de aye dey atua ni nyina aka hu bi na ko fa bank bebregu ye dey ba ye no ye ro mama se obi aye do fa sa kwa money so etwa wo kata bia no 7 December se NDC fa na konwa no a sa license no obesa hwem e de wan de aye dey e de ama afaye dia no nantie ene maba wo no ye Galamsey no yellow mama say ofra ko ya ne hihye na wo yeye sa wo de be regularize Galamsey ama ya twitwa no plot aye no kama no ma ya adwuma no matumi tua tax no manya akoma pa ye hu bi anim wo ti say policy for ba ma ko sham na agu mu eno afiri ho no Ghana ye nyame de achaye no ye ni afidi aye onyansa ye fa ye nyansa ne nyamra na mrantia ne maba no obi antimi ni di sa adwuma no hu bi ma enye ye e wo man mu eti say ye twa ba wi a Ghana ni bia wo ha bia no sa wo so be yesa adwuma ni bia wo fa mra kwan no so a wo betun aye bi se si ade na Akufo-Addo ya yin se o se afem community mining no sa wo ti ase a na ka ukrom ni na ayino a na ka mo akromofo no ma ya mo mining na kro na nya ho faso we be wo ho no na community no ho na wo ma be mining no ye free ho pani for my ni ado ma ba no ma ba se friend community mining yero mama say nyano ne friend community man ono de obel regularize Galamsey no am obi atwa ya adwuma o ha obi anya dey eni ho abusuafo me de masefo kwa wie no obi biara wo ha bia wo Ghana ha wutie me wo kokromoti ade ko to ba no fa de ba ko betu tri enya wo kwa wo ye bi nenti na wo to aba e kina wo ma ene wo nana no nti e na wo to aba kwa me kromaji fa wo de na boxer che fom ha de obetu o tutonwe dia ka ujana sasa na se sebe ya enchiri ma beba na bi ye dey e wo ho jeje rollers be to box at one ton John Jakunko for the two bauxite to Anton. John Evans Atamas over two bauxite to Anton. John Mama the two bauxite to Jan Hokoi. Now Kufu don't call baby Abunya. Bauxite Nasha from Yet Yama China for $2 billion. It is a bauxite chef from Ghana, Yaton. The other studio, 1986. And I am a Rollins Dish Sherry Bagana. Or say, young woman Suyan Yadan, young pet at the Papa Ninkunya, cast my schools no behind me and go to Kukama. Near me a school in the it was to be a friend of get fun, a buy. And what the boss said, I give you a Tony Jombiano, Yafa tax and so. Now 2.5% of VAT, Yafa get fun, Yafa school ye. And only a GGBI and the school ye. Owura Rollins the GDCC school. Owura Kofo the twice on the GG school. Yewra Tames the twice on the year school. Owura Mama the year school. Etuna na Kufo the swap. Get from the Twana Utiana, what are they? That's why. Yeah, this is school down. Or they are common China for $1.5 billion. Yeah, budget is out as and fear two. Now this cannot come China for. So the next 10 years, Ghana schools are your band day. Your band day. I was your process here. Coco, me and the Decano. Coco, me and the $600 million. Menuka say, Owura Mama taxa. What do you petrol so? Say, na energy sector card that we have in Tria. Na yama energy sector, na nya kamana kania nyinaso. Ama wo di industries iba etunya ye adwuma no. Saa to na wo be ye campaign tia mama say, mama de nuisance tax aba, mama man wa ye no. Aba we asa de saa tax no. Akodi ejinamu, aje bosia ye di fie dunum e no betua. 15 years. The other chire kura no. And now we are moving. Say Ghana, a document you own a shabbat, we are near Nadia, and can you go to Husika Yanaso, royalties, and can also call Java. It is a Ghana, you go Coco, your boss side to call, you go in that way, you try to do that way. Yes, you are Jipusiam, as they say, you do epic. Yajipusiam, you are what you it's your man way, walk over, Ofie, Mimi Ba Ofie, Mimi Ofie, and Colebana, or Modacha. You not Thomas the Mama, I brought for 12 to her said, I want to buy young Kofani and Fanyo May. I will see coming and only 21% is here. I have Ghana stabilization fund. Said down whichever Ghana 17 at the trade, Yakofas can may or many. Covered by not Ghana this guy. Now, before the Kofa says Ghana stabilization fund. 218 billion a year for you. Says the Ghana say a call. Says stabilization fund. Ghana Sika Kanina, Ghana Heritage Fund. Yewra Thomas, and your mama bought it to her mind. And also Grano, say Elia Nebia, and can say, says the Ghana say a call. Now, and now you're trouble. And before no fear. Yes, you, gentlemen. You will say, yeah, check your man. Look. The future of this country. So by a kind of man way, the better than an answer. Now, when we are the man way, no one yet Japadia in Chilima and a Benya Hofaso. Meeting Yamada was in Yamisha.
I was excited that Ola was going to be arrested.
That my family and myself are going to say.
I mean, this person was going to get I was excited.
Mahama administration get corruption issues. What will be different this time around?
I should say we stand vindicated, because if you look how we leave office, you know, no direct political appointee of mine, political appointee like minister or anybody, they convict them for corruption. After all the things they say, all the lies they talk and things, maybe they sit here. No conviction, like we steal money or something. By now, several of us, they inside.
Benya FM, Rich FM, Live FM, and a host of radio stations in the country. Yako yenim no, they kai adofo yina say asofo so wo fidim ha say yeton sa frɛ asofo ahoroa Mr. Hobrasim in asofo wo so na yehu won the clergy enyo oma yembo say we from on asofo so awa ha enyo era wana se bocha want to say yewo six consent teachers association consent teachers also awa ha constituency women organizers also of support one mama also awa ha yewo other stakeholders imam fo na sariki fo amoha imam fo na sariki fo moshet jumedi wo TV so ye kan won say Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman ni team no so ye wo mumu koro so eka ho Alhaji Mustafa also awaha Alhaji Mustafa mamu so na wo ho the running mate office Muslims are fully represented enyo professionals forum wo ekubia wo manyimu different professionals waka won ho aboma wo bua magana mano akoneni professional forum so one regional president on an don so ha but wo mo so na ye embosi famon and your professionals forum also ha as we go on you be domini na so ye their trade dem abre here ko ye nanim na the next speaker or ye na ye nua lawyer near Unsrazi kind of thing ya wo na o time no so wa na o time wo o tu ne tu a wo say wa brabo lawyer Sami Jefi o me ko say bo Asia ne kwa
Thank you very much. Today Your Excellency, the incoming Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman, Miami Mame, Obatampa, Mami Udindi, Yemo Semako, my boss, Chairman Bakope, the National Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Party Benefit Waha, Nanalong Zongo Ahemfo, Asofo, an interior Chochura, a Shiawaha, and you may Mamamawaha, Monana Moba Munia, Luzumesre Namaka Vivika Krebi, and Menti. Mema Kasano Aitia. Eduma National Chairman Edia Shemesa NSA Minimum Komo Emfa Yura John Dramani Mahama Ene Yamame Prof Ene NDC Amanyuku Yen Shisheya Yawo Edefa Katashe Proye Dream Chrono ne kankan ho in the People's Manifesto. Today, adetia abusuafo ye di sankomo ye ne se. Utie hihye pa ye John Dramani Mahama. Ewoma omai Ghana in our People's Manifesto. Ene bibre impenyufo edika kasa no aka ho nsem. Yesi ye be big push. Ye be create 1 million jobs. Ye be free hospital. Yebeye national apprenticeship program yebeye we am afarefo yebeye we am agogokuafo abusuafo no kwasem ne se sanye me ya esi ye nisu nyina sanye me ya Ghana mai ye nyina ye hwehwe yi ye nya ne kwa ye de sika eneye enu nti se ye betumi aye sanye me nyina e wo se sika kakra ye nya asoman ye to ayetua sika ye free agudi a odoma kuma nyame dia cheyen ye oye sika yetimi bowo ban ne ye de ye enyema papa ede mpuntuo nyuma ene ahoto bebrega na fo nyina anameboa enu nti kata hye ne proye e yade a ebuhia because ɔman bia no krono katahyehyɛ de proyɛ kankan wɔ mu a ɔman ni di ɔman no kɔ ahokyerem ɔman ni di nya ɛsiane sɛ sika a wɔse yɛde yɛ kwan sika a wɔse yɛde yɛ sukuu sika a wɔse yɛde si asopiti sika a wɔse yɛde biabia nnwuma ma Ghana mɛmo a ne mmaba a wɔanya bi yɛ no ɛkɔdi nnipa kakraa bi bɔtɔm ɛno nti ɛna nananom abusuafoɔ United Nations and the World Bank aka sɛ ɛnɛ wiase mu ha sɛ wopɛ the #1 killer ade ekum nipa paa ɛnyɛ road accident ɛnyɛ armed robbery ɛnyɛ ɛkɔm starvation ɛyɛ corruption ɛno nti corruption ade a in this campaign and wafi wei abatoɔ mu on 7th December 2020 ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ yɛnyina soɔ baako a yɛbɛhwɛ so na yɛato apapa ɛzu abusuafoɔ ɛno na nkyɛn no Ghana wɔpɔtɔ kasa mu yɛka sɛ yɛyɛ a unitary republic democratic country deɛ kyerɛ ne sɛ yɛyɛ nipa amanfrafoɔ a yɛfiri baabi bebree ɛna yɛaka yɛn ho abom akyekyere ɔman a yɛfrɛ no Ghana ɛno nti Ghana ɛnyɛ ahennie Ghana is not a monarch Ghana is a republic ɛno nti sɛ yɛto abɛyɛ mpanyimfoɔ a wɔama mu mu mpuntunyum a yɛyɛ dibere a yɛde ma deɛ yɛde ɔman ne sika yɛ biara no ɛwɔ sɛ pɛrepɛre yɔ ɛyɛ adwuma ɛno nti ana yɛama mmara yɛ mmara kunyini 1992 constitution no yɛatwerɛ ne wɔ mu sɛ ɔmampanyin a ɔte akonnwa so mpo ɔyi ne mpanyimfoɔ a ɔmmɛki sure sɛ there will be regional balance anamewa na yɛ sɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa yɛnya amammuo no so mfasoɔ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa yɛfeeli parts of the governance process abusuafoɔ in 2016 mmara yɛto aba adeɛ baako a NPP foɔ de yɛ campaign paa ɛyɛ nneɛma mmienu a mabɔ so yi katahyehyɛ de proyɛ corruption ɛne abusua amammuo nepotism ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo ɛhyɛ bɔ sɛ ɔba no waba bɛyɛ ɔmampanyin ama Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo ne NPP foɔ in opposition ɛka nsɛm bebree ɛde to John Mahama ɛne NDC so John Mahama ɛyɛ family and friends government monto aba ne ma me I am coming to work for the benefit of all Ghanaians and all that I'm coming to protect the public purse about the fight tia katahyehyɛ ne proyɛ nanso ɛnnɛ me papa nom ne mama me no abusuafoɔ deɛ na yɛhu ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo bɛdi adeɛ ɔsɛ ɔmɛyɛ abusuama mu obɛdi ɔmampanyin ama Ghana ma nyinaa ɛnso ɛnnɛ Ghana soafoɔ a ɔhɔ yɛ sika nyinaa so Minister for Finance ɔde Ken Oforiatta ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo ne maame nuaba Minister of Ghana kwan nyinaa so Minister for Roads and Highways your friend Kwesi Amoakwata ɔno so ɛyɛ ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo ne maame nuaba Minister of Abaya Dansie ne aban nnwuma nyinaa so Minister for Works and Housing your friend Honorable Samuel Atachia ɔno so ɛyɛ ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo ne maame nuaba Minister ɔno na yɛ aban lawyer panyin sɛ obedi sika a wasa ɔno na de ne kɔ court na mmara yɛ adwuma Attorney General and Minister of Justice your friend Gloria Kufu ɔno so ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo ne papa nuaba wodi ano to nkyɛn na hwɛ ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo na busua ketewa yi a ɔno nkoa ne Ghana mampanyin a wayɛ deɛ ɔmampanyin bi anyɛ bi daa okɔ presidency a na busuafoɔ wɔ wɔn ko a Michael Oforiatta Duke Oforiatta Alice Oforiatta William Oforiatta Nana Santi Bedi Atuo ɛne ɔmo keka ho Nana Santi Bedi Atuo ɔyɛ ne twɛtwɛfoɔ panyin executive secretary to the president ɔyɛ Akufo Addo maame nuaba Nana Santi Bedi Atuo ne papa yɛfrɛ no Kofi Daako Asante ɔyɛ Gimpa University kɛseɛ na ɛwɔ nkran no ɔmampanyin Akufo Addo rep on the Gimpa board Ghana Bauxite Company so or your Ghana government rep. Inti Bedia to Papankwa 2 positions. Bedia to Mame, your friend Oba Penny Vida Sante. Oko presidency or your presidential staffer, head of presidential household. Bedia to Nyaba, your friend Loretta Sante, and our Rieti, the dinner society Loretta Ochre, deputy director, SNET. Bedia to na Ninya Bema, your friend Kwesi Kuntu Asante, Ghana Hostels Board member. Bedia to Nira Odikan first wife, your friend and Nature Asante, Konfanoti Teaching Hospital Board member. Bedia to second wife, or your Nigerian Niba, your friend Sarah Femi Aditola, Ghana Prisons Board, or your member. Ebusuan for Ghana, and your Mampenye Kufuado and Ebusuan for Diana. And Ghana, they say, a monarch, a Yahidiana. Or Mampenye or Shep or say, or Baba Baya Mampenye, Amagana Funina. No can send ya told John Mahama so, said John Mahama, your family and friends. And then we in our way. Why have you see that? On one Baba, Jan Kroma Kufuado. Why no board member, Creative Arts. Why you board member, Creative Arts, board members near me and son. And I make us move. Mampenya Kufuado, yes, I read no, and or pow, Marco Creku Mantel, Yuma or multimedia say, Uncle your head. Mampenya Kufuado Baba and say, Ne Papa Nio Mampenyi, don't mean Yuma under any head of Creative Arts. It's your Creative Arts, John Muhammad say, a pass a home runner. There were 2 offices. A Kufuado Ba one dear, Marco Creku Mantu, a one office. Or on a letterhead, or more logo so come. This is what Ghana has been turned into under Mampenya Kufuado. Watch a position I'm an Abusian for Sa ama Sebi or Bampwa on any one the bay big kind. Now our rear and free man need you move. By a friend of Virginia Hesse, by an ambassador Amrado to Czech Republic. And the Abusian Bako Aji Bibia Kentenso and the baby Abefa Bia. So when you for Riata. Uni Kufuado, Ufre Busuya Biwa, MPP for Nankasa Nimse, Ye Kaya, Yen Kai won't come. And Utina Martina Midu, and Sierra and a Krata or trainer, or say a Mamoya Air Cosui, a Busuya Mambo, Kufubo, Mambo. Even in the MPP, Ghana for the way womb, a be free serum, a mantifree, a be free sentiment, and baby, Cassano Moon to me Cassentia. Na so we kan no kwane padia enka ye be hu se o Mampenye Kufuado agibibia aboso no Mampenye yesa de we ya Ghana for ye kasa se enye na ye tufo se ade we e de kata hye ne pro ye ne beba e be ha wo man no e be ma ya hwere sika no amanfo so oh na o ma na busuafo post kra boni be ne wom ade no qualified o mo ye qualified nti ye mo post. As if to say, Ghana Busian Bebre Ba, and Wahay, or Mampenye Kufuado, Busian Fonkwa, and they qualify. As if to say, Jerry John Rollins, Bay or Mampenye, if you watching, President Kofo Bay or Mampenye, Atamils Bay or Mampenye, John Mahama Bay or Mampenye, or Modiano Mabusium, not Ubianya qualified. Abusian Ayano Pressa. Jerry Rollins, one man, the Busian Ibia Post. Mampenye Kufuo ni nua ba akopɛ ɛna ɔyɛ ne minister for health adokofo Atamels ni nua ba akopɛ Kadma Mills na ɔyɛ no advisor John Mahama busuani ba akopɛ ɛno mpo busua long hands mi nua Joyce Mutari Bawa ɛna ɔyɛ ne deputy minister for transport ɛno na MPP for the train aboɔ so ɛka deɛ ne nim nyina to no so sɛ ɔyɛ family and friends government nti ɔmo deɛ ɔmo ni qualified people in their family ana. Now we positions be I would yam Busia for ye come say mon point na qualified and then ye rensun so sad ye we enya no minus so John Dramani Mahama the nation builder penyimu a odwen Ghana ho no wo se mani abadaye no when this wa mu papa osi kotoka airport brand new your friend terminal 3 e ba to say nyina ya terminal 3 once Osi airport no de magana wan fa ma ni busuani bia oko airport e wo abrochiri a airport bia mu ya shop kakraka ya friend duty free shop na airport company no dia ma businessmen no mo dia gisika na o man na nyesika duty free shop e wodo Mahama airport na wasi no emu no o mapenye kufu ado dia ma ne baba ya friend of Valerie Obaze so on Phantom watch ko wo sisi ya friend of R&R what the watch shop duty free shop ama baba ka jai dia kanimpo na ya ka no so yemfa bi your mama AC airport no ye VIP a ebi ni Ghana airport bi mu ye friend of CIP commercially important persons lounge say VVIP no eya mpempi no politicians pen nya kwan fa ho ti yenya VIP ma businessmen na omu tu kwan o ma fa ho na Ghana agege eto kakra na ye dia ye Ghana yie eno so o ma penye kufu ado e dia ma company na ye friend of Le Concierge Club Limited eye Daniel Oforiata dia eye baby to second wife Femi Adetola dia eno ma che e dia fa eno ma penye kufu ado ma miensa edrena kufu ado Jankroma kufu ado Valerie Obaze omo opposition ni na omo nim se omo aniji adoye ho omo papa be ye o ma penyi a omo se yate company my sister's keeper ye de ba be boa ehiafo omo nam abaya so ye no mo je oman sika omo mu akonta nchiro bia omo akọ Ghana commercial bank omo akọje 2.4 billion eni di omo dia ye Ghana fo sika choboyi abuzuafo oman penye kufu ado ka se ne yire nche contracts ene Ghana ba penyi yamame antibeki her excellency wako Ghana National Petroleum Corporation GNPC Ghana oil sika wako je emu 1.4 billion for the foundation Ghana oil sika bebrebe ni nyina nso omo eno echi no hwe nipa bebrebe adwuma yeku a ewo abibrem ha eni wiase afa na nyina ye maami pesenka odi ne ntoma bo won dia no eni omo ye adwuma enka obetumi aye so many corporations ye maami ye obi ade na nkwanko ye partnership say na mo a wajeje men's gold for sika abai se all ye illegal business no na Rebecca Foundation ni na ko ye partnership waje sika billions from men's gold. All these things are facts. You can Google it and see it. Abusuya enne o ma penye kufu ado ma mi aba wa ye finance minister Ken Oforiata ono ane financial company data bank Ghana ko bobosia data bank ne die nimu ko boa say ye benya bosia as agents eno ne ye friend of transaction advisors no enti ye bobosia bia wa Ghana ha data bank represented by Ken Oforiata o ma penye kufu ado ma mi aba oje percentage 0.3%. 0.3%. And that is why Omampenya before do be dia konwa na Ghana ka nyina abusua na ye 120 billion Ghana cedis. From Kwame Nkrumah penso be si joma maso ne ye ka e 120 billion. Ene nananom abusua fo muni be bia ye ka na duru 273 billion. Omampenya before do kwa bobosia 153 billion. Oni secondary school ba kokora wasi. Oni university ba kokora wasi. Oni hospital ba kokora wasi. But they be obobosia why? Because ye bobosia bia ne ma me nua ba no ye finance minister no oje 0.3%. Asa ye John Mahama ne yire ena ke kwache men's gold fo sika. Ana Ghana oil sika. Ana John Mahama ba ena ode terminal 3 man no. Ana ode Ghana commercial bank sika man no a. Abusuya ka MPP for beka formo na enne dia ye hu kura ne kata hye ne proya ekoso ye mem. That will be the last issue I will touch on. Enne omampenya kufu adoti akonwa so. He sees no evil, he hears no evil when it comes to corruption. Obedi akonwa oso obebo yesika ho ban. And so 2017 bust Ghana oil 5 million liters. Na nipa bone fo bi kata hye ne proyenti. Omo de diesel akofra petrol asay no. Omo ton 5 million liters of oil is like 200 tankers of oil. Yeah, ton ya follow procurement law. Ya ton ma businesses are any license. Yeah, register wo mumpo moving peanut and soup oil. Besinne ehusika akodi ebi bobotom emmadi o minensa Omampenye Kufuor wakana watu. PPA na siam ye sure say mate penyimpa Omampenye Kufuor do ne kwotena ho. Ghana sika nko according to Martina Midu. Sebi owewia e de akoto na account mu Martina Midu ko hwehwe mu no 450 billion. One person. Abusuya na siam Kevin Taylor de aba Auditor General report. Omampenye Kufuor do aban ye taxes are yet 52 billion. Auditor General say is being transferred to unknown sources. Sikani yunwe chakwan. The man say we are serious. Ne say sa sika we aye bobosu ya busuya. ABJ 450 billion nkwa ebetime secondary schools mako 100. 52 billion Auditor General say ayira no. Ebetumi aye free SHS, any free university for 20 years. That is 52 billion. You free SHS 4 years and you have 4 billion. It's effectively over 20 years. Abusuya. And honorable Kuboku can excavators ayira. And Omampenye Otia Konya so Ghana Kroketway. I also ya wa chiri. Ofa ministers afa ministers mako 125. Now China population here 30 million, or more ministers 125. Presidential staffers over 1,000. Omampenye Kufuor do tu kwanya. O say we am share Ghana man ya to. E dey ama ye man penyin say omfa tu kwan no. Ono de emu nya ne fe. No wa high private jets. Don shiri ba ku bia busuya. Ghana bon ka 800 million. Na o high private jet na o say me pese me jimeni nti me pohwe UEFA Champions League match between Liverpool and the Tottenham Hotspur na me support Tottenham Hotspur. This is what Omampenye Kufuor do ni mpanyifo de Ghana sika eye. Eni ti abusuya te say the honorable Erikopoku kan ye no. Edwo dey abatwa eba be decided the destiny of Ghana. Eye abatwa eye about the soul of our country. Eye nyina ye yo eni nchirima ye yo ho abatwa ne ye ba beto yi. Ezu enuti sa woche mo ballot box na wa hwe empanyufo a ni die mo sreye seye mo mutumi. Not that they are perfect. John Dramani Mahama is not perfect, but at least under John Dramani Mahama obi biara wona bemu a adanse e ba se kwabo man ne kro no or the new gina court and our geomine sikama jida en confirm assemba ye Omampenye mayeye ehwehwemu ene yaye party fo a no mo wona bemu owura buga pele ye ka ya na edi yawo but you did not go to court. Your sentence no 18 years. John Mahama and Kasa party ni. Bas Brandon. Sika yetuyama smartest company in John Mahama Jema Ghana. National Service Secretariat scandal by ya Kasa Mpenyifo or Edisika. Or prosecute 8 of all the directors who were indicted. Sika ekodu omonchen ojini now with interest. This is the man we are talking about. Na say me kwa sentimentum mi twam okejetia mami fo bi hu bia o sa me jemfi mi gina ya o mo se sa me kwa ka kire o papa Mahama say ya ye ne bone on fire bone nche because in same prayer ye gidi say oye na enye no pray. John Mahama is not corrupt and will not be a chief corruption clearing agent. John Mahama will not be a mother serpent of corruption. John Mahama will not be an embodiment of corruption like President Kufuor has become. Now, if you free man them for nananom more achedia sronko a onyame de achemo obatampa Professor Nana Jenu Kukwajama. Can you say that this woman is corrupt? Eduma wa ye no mamu ha sompa wodi asom omayi da ben na ne ho abasem da ben mami we Ebeye education minister Ghana the first in BEC ever West Africa 4 consecutive years under her leadership. 4 consecutive years. University of Cape Coast. I can go on and on and So these are the leaders NDC here presented. Omo wa hobrasie, omo wa tema, omo kanokre, omo wo buo de manipa. Na de chance okra ne say, omo wa ndisuade hunu, ene a track record si enye omo mugidie. Na de oman hye won sa, kata sese ne proya ese oman ni sika no, ebe jai. Abusuama mu no, ebe jai. Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman will not give Ghana Airport Company to her sons. Never. John Mahama will not do that because obedi akonya wansa. And nti wa shabo say ye na mwa no nyame dom no na wo fra akonya ni bie mu a or the dwumadia bi ba wato din Operation Sting. As our Operation Sting yi eye kata hyehye ne proye won to kwa oba beko. O say ne sekan no be ya sekan nu fanu. Wo ye NDC ni na wo disika ye be kyew. Wo ye MPP ni na wo disika ye be kyew. Eno na beboa na di hu ewura omo a omunya tumi a omo de say o my Ghana sika ene o man ye japade na boa yen amaga na fa na tuma pa afra toy inkunimdie no ni say NDC 40 ye Ghana fa na nyina Ghana for hwe I can tell you without a shadow of doubt chama beka wasem ye ma beka wasem inkunimdie no nyame ayewie ye hia ne say ye be bo abane ho ban because abusua so obi chawade na wanyere onsam na de ni free to a eya wa na waye den waye onyame de amaye be say yamfi ani na ye nyina yankoto aba no na ya make sure say nnuamu bi amma MPP 46 ebeda na ye 9 eno nti ye nyina yankoje ballot paper no ye hwe number 2 ho chinye da ho be ma na ne ho fefe na obre ne wanse no wani swade hu papa no ni madwuma the nation do that John Dramani Mahama is there na yanto abane ma no na masra wo sesa wutu wia menua wutu wia Ghana nkoso nti enchirima nkoso nti ye be srew say ubegina police station go at least you are not an agent you cannot be too close but Chama will tell you say at least 30 meters there you can be there. You know why? Yeah, you need to, you need sekai, you need giant. Ghana, ya mine, ya sumbi mine, ya ma many prof. We want peace, and so the one you vigilance. The only way we can protect the ballot and protect and secure our victory is by ensuring say ye police station in our numbers because. Okofa Delta Force for Bolegatanga Bulldog for Invisible Forces those send crapa na a dom police station where there is nothing you can do. Na abane ko constituency collation center so ye diechire aboho ban until 9th December 2020 onyame be kasama nsesa ba na John Dramani Mahama and the Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman abeto omunyuma paso onyame hira mu nyina choboy. Thank you.
Dear Professor J. Nana Opoku-Agyeman, it gives me great pleasure to write you this letter, and I hope all is well with you. My teacher once asked me what I want to be in future, and I replied, the President of Ghana. He laughed and said, a woman has never been and will not even be a Vice President in Ghana. Thanks to you, the story is different now. You have become a role model to a lot of young girls like me. And now we believe it is possible. Auntie Nana, you have carried yourself with such dignity in politics. You have made every girl, child, and woman in Ghana to dream again. Auntie Nana, with the permission of Mommy and Daddy, I speak to the people in my area to help make a qualified woman like you the Vice President of Ghana. Do you know anytime I see you on a poster or a billboard, I say a prayer for you? I cannot vote now because I'm a little girl. But I know my mommy and my daddy and well-meaning Ghanaians, and especially women, will vote for you, my role model. Auntie Nana, I know you're busy, but the best response to my letter is you becoming the first female Vice President of Ghana. Thank you. Ama Asante.
Yan pen tata. Yan pen kwaso.
Me say he nyina na bibia onya asomdwe. Bibia anya asomdwe. Me da ho na say.
Na yehu se baby omo we yakodu no akoya communal labor akoya ade a eye se obi ade no hwem na yesesa direction na oman we say eko na areho akame ebra meti ho no na me bisa me ho so se Ghana for your mistake no man na go forward for more years where will be the direction of this country? It will be the greatest mistake ever to be done by Ghanaians. Na baby odi oman be ko no make our baby say there will be no Ghana when Nana Akufo-Addo is given another 4 years. You know, they were assembling the speakers and no, say Ghana unitary state and the monarchy. And so and then will be done in the monarchy and it will to kwaya. But Naka back home, no far forward drive back home. Air condition boom, not na community, not community in the chief. Udra, here community Africa. Ni asha konya na tade ye na ba be si hodo o kasa wi a ya sa atama konya no ye da kwa kosika no enti gradually no sa unitary state na e wona ye de aye ya dwe se ye nyina ye oman a ya to aba ma obi se o meso oman no they say gradually no obi bo na konya no ban e ma na se mete so se ye mfa majo ma ha ma ye mfa no bi se to me ban. And now also from the sovereignty of this country resides with the people of this country. And the people of this country have been given the mandate by the constitution. So on the 7th December, one will determine who will be given the destiny of this country to handle. And you know, it is fighting for the soul of this nation. I was having no idea of shame. Now me catch madam said, Emra maybe as some video bossy, me ask me for Eastern region. Me your chini, it's not a bit too young with the Kakra said. Positions in the Brayco, me never call for her. And maybe as a central region, how many ministers? And I don't go for them. Motu Ababa, Cassiana, and Dane Mochiche, a Yajo Mahama, when you are ministers are in the Free Central region. Fact to her, Nacha, NDC Ababa, ministers are here. Every central region, any western region, any kind of an na fatu obi a obaya ono do so ne busu afo ene the nanfo so all the friends ne beka ho a na e ya hadwen if so call data bank na hwe ni nua no ma ono mo ye na iduma e wo data bank no ebi ene ye security and exchange commission on one of his vice president of data bank and of the assurance o come ministry of finance data bank for one more civil servants, they are occupying very important positions there. I can't control an accountant general department, and then as I'm about because somebody who is not a serving officer, what first system is being appointed as deputy controller. A BC that, and now call Ghana Port and Harbours Authority. And I'm here direct, I'm here board chairman or one. And so now the rice here, manager, no do a friend said. Abba and son of do a port director, son of a director general, and then Obi will be appointed directly from outside of a general. All state institutions has been bastardized. They are awesome. It's a number of hope. If we say, more you beside districts are more. In one hand, one district, one factory, central region. What the moment was as Hand the one district, one factory, our central region. In all the districts, there was central. Now, as someone here can, yeah, politics, yeah, can no crap. Now, somewhere here be a more asia, who want no chrono. Factory back, who are you your purpose in doing yet? First, sugar factory, our President Mahama Ababeye, and also a Jana Jajama. Sanka juma pa sana ye nua regional chairman kan no anka emra te ne maba abede e be nya juma yo ye ja hwe wiram ye nua be miensa kwam a champion no kan o se Ghanaians taking the commanding height of the economy of the country no e nua no be miensa na enan a wo mu gina financial institution anim pa gosindum a o free region mu ha u ko Ghana ha ba bia group ndum bank be hu bi ho. And now back on a group in Bank. ewira afuo ho enkotra ne awon ne akyereben na tifu including Dr. Baobia Nankasa ni region eye na Relugu the regional capital of Northeast bank na self-form no group ndum one close to no ye call on one catch president mama say they don't have any banking facility and banking services and they are close to nyina ye nua Dr. Kwabena before wa ye adwuma ababeya governor of Ghana, Bank of Ghana, abaye minister of finance acting the bank Nana Akufo-Addo ni nua Kenofori atapomode ase Ghana fo a omo financial institutions omo boy na won be twe omo nyina asi no mo do aba fam enne Dr. Kwabena before bank ye guno pa kwasindum bank ye guno afi captain mo abe soja dia wa ye ne soja adwuma wie ato no bo ase abomode so bank mu ama UT bank abe one of the banks employ Ghana for bebre no Nana Akufo-Addo ani ni nua Kenofori ata omo gu na adwuma ono de ono kra de omo mu nua chi ni ofi ku ntumi ye gu na adwuma enne hu captain mo abe a ohirebe abrantie bi osore ya ye Fred Hinaku minim di e ka ho Michael Hinaku Ostative Beige Capital aye kakra ba bi obako Ghana ha bia esa na adwuma mi yeti no me ko Ghana ba bia be ho Beige Capital be e mo be ye Beige Bank a ono so ya young man a ono so rise gradually da ono so atimi apaja no na Akufo-Addo ade ni nua oforiata agu ne bank na ne hu ya ne se aka yo oman na odwe onkrofo na obo financial distress ne aka ya ne se protocol me free bibi stimulus package now the Sikana ba be so bank no na wa ma Bank of Ghana empanifo be so no ma ya adwuma kakra over the years na eka bi omo de no na wo ma ya adwuma wo ho no omo timi ya adwuma na omo ti won ne wo ma so ensa akoma no pa kwasindum bank nko ano enipa be 3000 na ya adwuma wo ho no omo nyina adwuma ba omo ti fi sa omai ba bia ya kwa kodudi enti me ba ya na na me kan se enra me ne President Mahama nyame ya adoma next week Ghana for da ebe to abamla mano no ya new president of the Republic of Ghana me ne no ko appointment am ha na me free enti ofo a meeting ni me home free enra ye ko eye abrem ofo ase ayerebi ye ba achimodan efiri achimodan ye ko achimsuadro ene ye ko achiase ene ye ba cross ene ye fi across ye ba saman kese. These are typical strong MPP base. Baby and Nambiano, Yanam Futru sa and the Potos Busa, Yabedu Yano, Uchu Nabukra, what is a and Ambisa said, and near Hannah Poncromafi, and near Hannah Yawasaf Manfi. And the years of Rose, no, more Evia Kamana, almost years of road, no, sir, Nicola Benkumo, said Nicola Tuntumo, oh, what you want the years of road, no man, hey, Sana here. Who years of Rose ni I say I Rose ni ehu bi e wa hanu nti me bisa say Yedua Central Region for what years say years of road no who bi wa hana akwanya hin no who say machines di gu so a eye anuti Yedua PP 4% wo the propaganda na so come de kura o makasa mo who say aduane wo bi ye mame etomoya one district one factory one district aye we have fulfilled it. Where is the one district one factory? Where is it? Obia so no can the district of no country because me the machine Ghana na me ko ba bia me say monchira ba bia factory no. They came through governance with deception. They want to rule by deception and retain power by deception. Ghana for more kwai. Ghana for be sorry. Yen for the kura nya adwuma na yen sorry emfantia wo. Na yen to aba na honest leadership. Obi a wo nanim a utimo se nyamesuro ye de adware no. Na no kura ewo demu President Mahama ya adwuma enra yedu nsawom na about 3 am yebedu enkra na about 4:30 ahomachi anopai baye 8-9 no mate se Power FM no kasa me se papa yi aden o say the passion for the nation se wo akola na titi akola na kodu ba bi na akola no obi eja to na jaja mu a wo da wintimi na e blocks a ye maame je dan no poku ajima ekosisi ye unam na du ba bi na hwe e block ye controbonso one of the newly created districts ohia any illiteracy wo ho na ye maame abomode ne jo mama de block akosi ho ni yesi awia penti ho e di nkonwa gum 4 years na ku for this o ma kola bia ntina saa edan num e na hye wiram o ma ya tim no no o ka o so o de ko hye wiram ana am so de ko hye wiram dia brakema na ba do ala shibi ba bia me am tete ma west block no ba ko so mama o de ba ko si ho mo si awi 4 years bi la shibi de no so da so si ho enti enye ewiram esi nti o na ka ewiram esi a anka ye nim St. John's Grammar ebra now ye free cry ye free nsawomu bank na e hye wiram St. John's Grammar na school bebre wo ha o musi ya na hye wiram ene kuro ayede anyia to mo nyina enti in the wisdom of Kwame Nkrumah ta Moses school no in Science Secondary School Abuakwa State College Oforipani Secondary School baby abeko bia no e ko si ni hye wiram Esamanka Secondary School Odo Secondary School grade o fi achimo dan na ko ho no ma o beko akotra bridge na tra bre mu so no na e wa abna se ho no baby adenti na na de ye ko si blocker MPP for say e si wiram ntine ya man ko phone ko school Odo Secondary School nye wiram de si but people have school there Emma ye papa pesi misata de papa fa ko ye de headmaster e Odo Secondary School na hye wiram a training kola enti sanyema we no eni nyema ye koto obe yo si adwen ho ni ye bisa ye ho se ye be dan ye timia fa ye ntuma papa afura acceleration na ye se men kasafa school ho asem kakra bi school dia ke be ka ye maame professor out here ono no abema education quality education ono no ba say education nya education keke quality education enti mfia na nya obeye education minister no West Africa Examination Council na Ghana ye da so saa and na ba bi ba ya ye dey call out school I just say control examination questions ma o na ka tell say munsuo we na omo kona say questions na ma omo actually teachers abro on headmasters so say madada ye what kind of education are we bequeathing to our people? It is a very serious business that we are talking about. Governance and rhetoric so how could you know like market and then senior high school results now by material so almost grow back in the 700 and something cultural so here no obi am pass no ya de kura no onya f me nsa on no ya de onya f me nsa on no ya de. This is the Ghana that we have for you. President Mahama said in Kantra say free senior high school no we don't want to go into the debate as hand at the buyer and as a hand and farmer. It is immaterial. But I understand. Some person will have free education. Now just free secondary education. And when you say ufim pofrim a policy moja yede eba. Enti President Mahama said your constitution na kasado. I say yeah nya dey friend no free compulsory universal basic education. Yeah progressively education yeah progressively free. Yeah di kan sa constitution no. Emra ye nchechire no. MPP for na for the mpanyi for say the butcher for and the fishermen and the malam for and the hairdressers and the market women and the other trust constitution there omo nye bi omo dwane omo ama and omo boycott to sa constitution na farmers fishermen ordinary workers cadres etro ye no eno nene sa constitution dey catch say yenya education progressively free na obenya sa progressively free now so also now na say ene mama senior high school that free and kola na be some books no mo kwa am na ehefo into President Mahama said the vision they say let us remain focused first NDC school at into OC 200 e-blocks no ba for bia to fan kola between 1,000 to 1,500 200 was going to provide nearly 300,000 and kola mako 300,000 ebenya school no akọ Oria no and Colano, Omokotina school, them so many teacher for children. Silent here, colleges of education and your friend, teacher training colleges. No, me upgrade no, na my colleges of education, no ma expand no, no ma teacher for be a couple sooner there, so they be and Colano Banomo Doswan. Teacher for so one my day, or my children, my dear. I don't think there was an expanded program on all the 38 colleges of education to the extent, he said, under President Mahama and Professor J. One for private schools to be crack and say, never upgrade was never almost 1 bet me a 40 teacher for not also. That was the steps towards progressively free senior high school. After so many school done it, no more teacher for books on the kind of the Sabrina, yes, started Sergio. Now, I'm Columbia Sabia check book back. And Professor Nanaji, Opokuajima, the ministry, one more days on the printing books, it will be a Columbia, 4 textbooks. It is a free no. After a year, no son at Yadia. A son said, meet me see boarding house near the area, you know. Member day school for the master free secondary school of the day students. And the answer the free power, not over 360,000 day school for enjoy free secondary education. The records are there. It is another good photo. I'm not sorry, or can't say, John Mahama, me more say, me free SHS, my bomb down free 2012 now, over implemented. Now, the good photo was I could be said, or you're shocked. Say, John Mahama said, I'm not starting free SHS, you know, Mahama self you or your true for. Yeah, the idea no one something you can. Now, you can say, Ghana for her. Sakanya President Mahama Faswa, now or the ACC school now, because he said, you better do the final stage of Becca free me in our Barbatum, let us say, BPI, then, our education system, no, at me, Akosu. 80, you buy a barber to us. He blocks now, my abandoned, you buy a barber to us. And I go for the MPP, and I go for my own university now. On see back. NDC, so we university say and son na Ghana, University of Cape Coast, University of Ghana, and the University of Science and Technology, SA Kwame University here. Nyaka University of Development Studies, NDC. University of Education, Uniba, NDC. University of Health and Allied Sciences, NDC. University of Environment and Sustainable Development, NDC. So many are there, University of Environment and Sustainable Development, President Mahama and the BCA, and the University of Energy and Renewable Natural Resources, so NDC this year. I think I'm going to buy now to Medin. Now to Medin. I think another good father, sorry. No, I'm university with the battle, I can see a Menka, where with the battle, JP Dapa, where with the battle, CK Tadam. What I call for MPP for? And yes, sir, for national heroes, wow. But you are using political figures in your tradition, your party tradition, and you are naming universities and yet national monument. You know what they party for the and that. Come out, they see back now the form of this to say. Wow, also I will see back. President JJ Rollins, the main funny currency. Or the Hunger Project, $50,000 at the man of the Starting University of Development Study. You can't see a deed to the school, no phantom. Now they will see. No, BSC, now the number will do her, move forward to whistle, move forward to whistle, move forward to whistle, move forward to whistle. Come and see back home. See back home, now the fed into the more. 80 million. President Mahama said, in country Ghana for it now said, free SHS, or why been Papa? Mamma, no, vice president. She's an astute educationist. Only in and out. Only the first one. Free SHS, they're implementing bigger and better. Not a mofrano at the level. And you are saying, on job free SHS more and on job free SHS more. Now, you are almost on every more year, and you say, also be trouble. And you're no credit. You're tossing me, you know. I see I do a bit trouble. I had the obnoxious double track system. And then when they academic school, every 4 years now new classmates. Because so far, baby 3 months now so but you classmates are not the school. Your farm that for no. Ube school, you say year group will be share. Who new classmates? President Mahama say, oh yes, I did. And within 1 year, our member office, no, so I double track no better. Ube travel. Now, what are you prepared? NDC are you prepared? 2009. You have two President Kufuor 4-year senior high school and a friend said 3-year senior high school. President Ms. Bayano started to be a friend accelerated infrastructure development project for senior high schools. Within 1 year, no, there were all the senior high schools. Now, you are running those two streams without any problem. NDC has a track record, and we are capable of doing it and want to assure Ghanaians that we do it. I don't think, young Papa knows on go for, President Mama Simon Kacham say Islamic education who here. NDC and the man Islamic education unit better not say. And then they are Islamic University. Or see your manifesto no more. Obama Mother say obesity 2 senior high schools are well located within the zone goes. Back in the northern sector, back in the southern sector. After I say Al-Farouk, a friend say College of Education now what went Chino. And also no Obepejem. Now what's yes, what me afar. Muslim clerics no more. Send by Arabic teachers. They wait me a train be brain on bar. Almost all better Arabic. Our various Arabic schools now. And where is all after or say why Ahmadiyya College of Education also no. And also Obepejano. Now also what we are training more a friend say Islamic scholars. Now what we have better Arabic. Emma Minuzo go mamo hana. Or say me can't say or the BB by a friend Soyaya Fund. So Yaya Fund no. Here we are no man and what inner cities. And the Indian man also goes no. Obi Owa no ton katia. Obi Owa otonwemu. Obi oton wache. Obi oton TZ. Onya beye 2,000 Ghana cedis kra. And now 3,000. Obi to be a drama na yi. And so no banks and financial institution obeka ko jisika no. Na na ku for do adaroma. Wo go need na. Eti wo pa bi san fa wo nya bi no wafa. Eti President Mama say or the Soyaya Fund neighbor. Now establishing to address microcredit. Ebeboa Indian ma wozongo e ma menu ne papa no obi okwa no wozongo oton pese obi ano e say kakra beda ne no no o de amamo na mo so mo de akemo musu yi eti me kasa enku masofua bebre nia me pesa me kan say ade ba ko COVID-19 ba yi e de ahokyere aba beto o manfo so no kwasem die President Mahama Yobia otie nipa enti emro na ma oye campaign de odu ba bia na ne nkofo di kita ho na no obo di kita ho na no di kita ho enti ya manifesto no no ya say esa ne say covid yaba na sabi adwuma nyina asaiti no se ne nkola no nya kwan say omo ko school kra awofo no sika on de betua school fees wo university no e be dem mo enti ya de ade bi ba ya fra no chempe say won ma e be ko school no okwa aban ebema watu ya half usika no na abanso atu ya half amo na President Mama ko e na mpanifo ne kasa no mse ye mu bi no ho a ye ma na pass senior high school but the kwasem de no kwa na itu ya ba den e ba ye den e so de say otie nkofo na o wa abada yiti no o ye na dwen say obema chempe no agina ho ama wo mo a wo ye continuous students no a free level 200 they could now but one more ba afie we pa covid aba won tira bande o si fodi nyina President Mahama say fodi nyina ye nuanu so mo ntiase because enu fodi nyina ni your manifesto is a living document a document a respond to the changing environment that we find ourselves in the society. And that is a responsible party and a responsible government. Say, ubetie nia ekoso na watie na ode aye adwuma. Enti tempe bo ho, fani nyina be ho, oba abolish double track system. Na watibe abwa ama wofo so at least for first year COVID aba etuntwa ye no. Yatime ama relief e de ama yankrofo. Ne kura no, nya ye kan nyina no. Papa we dira se yankoto aba sa Papa we no ebeka yetrim fa nya duma mani neyi enti na yesre se obi a wutie ye bia no kai hu se MPP u bisa o man na bisa o se o manifesto na no mu a o mbeka for NDC manifesto masa because how we need your manifesto o ko ka pe o mbeka ko ka na e na be dey say o ko ka na your university lecturers ya dey o ha no Adie bia MPP for so we suspending the bia to afama on the paper. Comprehensive sexuality education, one more the paper. And Japan, one more the paper. Parliament also more term and kesiye, one more the paper. After the friend say public university public education, public university education bill now also must suspend. One more the paper. every cancer, you see, home user, a boy, teacher for the workers, Timothy Toby, almost say, almost suspended in Zuno, and also one by the one developer, ATV, almost suspended, you're talking about one developer, 87 person on the back. Now you are not interested in those policies in there. Use your time to protest against. Now come to Abano. About all of our cotton, million way, and your cocromotino, I had the you be see baby a patron or a muni by you back home control. The patron over Konoba who said, Young mammy, open us and power, open us and power, who young mammy for me. Ewo ade no so. Nti me nya wa de say, me kwa for hwe bia na na je no poku agima wo, na me de akotim no so. Na na je poku agima no. President Mahama ba na o be vice president. Enti mu kwa wo be mu say ne to so mienu no. Mienu no so mo ti ase e. Mienu ne di kan ne say e kunimdie. Ne to so mienu ne say I the second coming of John Dramani Mahama. Na ne to so miensa ne say Onyankopon bo de ma nyina no bo no mienu oboba ma obo ana oba ma kwa ko jina o se na ade no obo de ma nyina mienu ana me kwa de wanye no ba ana Nyankopon se mebo oba aka ho na ahekwa so me kwa de wanye ba fo mebo oba aka ho oba wi na abama ni ji se me fum dompeni enti Danano, I have for crowd of or hate if you come, no, him either at Tifa. Ye Cocassa, you see, young crab, you could be some professor. I brought a young side or didn't suffer. President John Mahama, he's giving meaning to creation. Sir, or the Oba air cannon, then you Oba Keko, Oba or so, Oba or him dear. Oba, what's your dear to a chance of all children? Yeah, my observe and then I'm here. Now, me na me a professor with degree CBA. I can be bar who be met here there. While the mama find my job. But Mama age yawa that who am I for a professor with a chance of degrees? She's not making it. She's a very humble person. Actually, she has capacity to govern. Obi Awati managing university. Kasia is a University of Cape Coast. And then Adama no Timinde. And the kind of man this is an opportunity for you. Sir, mo be send them here no nyam. Na say na America for here ya. White House mpo, I say nne, ye pe be ma de oba for White House. And the first house no. Mo ma yam for be ma, e de oba enkoto. Na e ma anu nyam de de, etimi paja. Eti wo kwa, hwe number 2 no, emfa tim chimia no so. Baby, I have no more space in one. For what? We sound as many let me say. Oh, yeah, they say, be a na, a hot cross, a coca, Amodi for you, a hot Amodi. Eti Pacha, oh, yeah, when Sunday, you say, well, you say, Mount Amachano, you want Sunday say, now for two so. Now, you say, why you are now I come baby, as I say, echo. Until you say, now for two so. Na ansa na meyi ma me akyere no e be na me ka asem bi kire electoral commission say electoral commission no ho say abato e beto no obey neutral umpire no ho say abato no basa ni dream bia nye den every moment electoral commission na mra ASCI 126 no and wa ka kire say we create constituency coalition center, regional coalition center and national coalition center. It is also say within 24 hours, who could declare results? Results men could declare. Also, you use manual collation. You call IPAC meeting now. Why can't you say presiding officers benya code will be a one picture of the pitch normal code? I suspect that code it will not go into G Benson's office, it will go into MPP's office. 80 presiding officers, no, you are supposed to declare your result with the pink sheet. Yeah, the back collation center that will be what challenge what me challenging you are correcting also. So you cannot take a picture of the pink sheet and send it to the electoral commission as a final result, sir. It cannot be possible, and we will not accept it. Electoral commission cannot meet political parties only yesterday and tell them, say, oh, Baba to Abba. for nose mask and face mask. Not for better one. I can tell you, sir. Yako Ghana have a baby of face mask no grano. Obi any because almost say yari na corona no. Yeah for no. And the corona but no more no more ni ma dey friend corona. Now for kase a Jordan here better everybody must be in the nose mask. It is practically impossible to implement. Otherwise, the Electoral Commission has a duty to purchase on top face mask no. Now offer the door and go see every police station via Udruwa, no attack. Utama, now they are share, walk out to Abano. That is what the Electoral Commission should do. So Electoral Commission, if we say they want to protect the life of Ghanaians, don't we say COVID will pose danger there. They cannot tell us that the people in Bungurugu Yoyo and the people in Elembele and the people in Ketu South and the people in Kwabri East. Sir, Domin Kwabenya, Ebino Kuta 172,000 registered voters. Even if you decide to go and buy nose mask, that number, I don't think there's any shop a bit provided. So you don't implement a law or a directive which is not practical. The Electoral Commission must know that we are human beings. It is hard to the beach. Now, Hanuma can say, we are only nose mask. The Electoral Commission for say, mandatory. Woman know Abema Musika, no more face mask, no more for messages to police stations. No, we are not time no sharp or the half or two number. Yes, sir, a party agent will say, yeah, we are the party agents, the chairman of the various branches and executives, no, Moya vigilant, some Moya vigilant, 2008, yeah, vigilant, yeah, vigilant, no, MPP for me. Now they all for two about, you know, for two about. Oh, for yes, okay. And so I was simply means you had there. Now, moment, I make half a bapple. Oh, for two about. About a two baby, I said there. You have Korean say. My Ghana phone for two about. Let Ghanaians determine whom they want to become their president and their members of parliament. It's you know, pieces, MPs, Mujina, and the executives, no. Vigilance is the order of the day. Who me Sunday as American, Osura Kasa. Osura Hede Akasa. John Mahama is becoming the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Nasa Awadeno examiner also said, we protect the vote, we defend the ballot, we ensure that there is ballot accountability and correct transmission of the results, and nothing will change John Mahama becoming the next president. On this note, the woman who is going to make history for others to write. Her Excellency, the next Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor J. Nana Okokwajima.
Poncho be answering a phone. You missing Kanu Michia, Hen Party Chairman. In Penufa was the chief in Crania Bay. On one saw a bottom hen, on one eye about one. Men are known a major no. My uncle for member. A hen I is here, Hena. Mamma and I, George Mignano. Medasi. Na Moaza says a cacra. Nche masra wono ye wo he ya bibia wa kan kasanim nti nkrofo pii wa ate nti nche wo mamo kwana nche mazika kre maka no brofo na mamuwi a osana nsama mrabakan oya mama ba sami jemfi na manuanom wa baka ni nyina ba ya ate nti nche wo mamo kwana nche maka kan mazi wo brofo na mamuwi a na makan kakraba wo ye na kan kasi mo be ya me nya kware wa oh what's sama se po bi amon se manu why as papa madawana say wa mama sama wa you see, I want to thank all of you for taking time to be here today. You have been anywhere, you could have been anywhere right now, but you have chosen to be with us to join in this very important conversation. It shows that there's a certain level of vibrant energy in the engagement of citizens with the political process. And all of you deserve another round of applause for that. We are coming to the end of a long but interesting campaign, and I'm incredibly proud of the way Ghanaians all over the country have answered the call to spread the good news contained in our manifesto, which we call the People's Manifesto. I wish to commend our known supporters. They have done an incredible job. And for those who recently joined and declared their support for us, APAB, as I keep saying, Obiara Kamu. It is an inclusive, all-embracing effort. It is not by chance or even mistake that our manifesto has captured the attention of many Ghanaians, especially the youth, to whom this country belongs. I have had the privilege, a unique privilege actually, of meeting countless numbers of the youth in different demographics. The young artisan, the miner, the professional woman in their productive years, the cocoa, cashew, tuber, grain or vegetable farmer, the young executive who has become the victim of the banking cleanup and has subsequently lost his or her job and has had their dreams scuttled, the graduate who qualifies to attend law or medical school, but who cannot do so for lack of space. I want to assure all of you that there is hope. John and I are invested in the lives of the unseen, unheard, and all but forgotten and the left behind in our society. We understand equity in all its dimensions as a moral imperative in public administration. We believe strongly that the measure of our success is the welfare of the least among us. And this explains why our manifesto centers the needs of the marginalized and the least privileged. So, when we promise to pass the affirmative action law, for example, the anti-sexual harassment law in the Aged Persons Bill, and we promise to push hard for women to access land and respect, we are declaring our intent to accord women of Ghana their due respect and their fair share of the nation's opportunities for the past 63 years of equal efforts and equal contributions they have made to the progress of our beloved country. When we promise to extend maternity leave, eliminate medical fees for victims of rape, provide survivors of rape with mental health counseling, and equip law enforcement to fight domestic and gender-based violence, we are acknowledging the realities of some women in our country, how some of our institutions let them down, and the moral obligations this situation places on leaders to act in defense of freedom and justice. At the personal level, I stand before you today. As I stand before you today, I'm keenly aware of the weight of history, the hopes of generations of Ghanaian women who have come before, and more especially of the younger women and girls and those yet unborn. Yes, this is not the first time a woman is running for vice president or even president. But, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, never before in the history of Ghana has the opportunity to actualize a dream been more real, held more promise, or been even more timely. We can team up with our men folk as we always have done, And I'm determined, no, I promise not to let anybody down and not to let His Excellency John Dramani Mahama down, who has placed a woman at this threshold. I've heard many in this rising generation, the youth. I've heard their grand global aspirations for self and country. And all of these raise even my own confidence level and Ghana's promise. If only governments provide meaningful opportunities of a life lived in the kind of dignity and self-assurance that lead to meaningful creativity and innovation, this is possible. And this is part of the mandate of the next 4 years. Having worked with the youth all my life, I have no doubt what they can do for this country. It is precisely because you wrote a manifesto to all of you, the people of Ghana, regardless age or status, that we are confident of a path of true progress and development. A Ghana of people who believe they can turn national challenges into opportunities for problem solving. Our manifesto contains many of the life-changing programs that will transform our country. I believe many of you are familiar with the ideas, or we have been reminded in this afternoon's conversation. I would like to share a few of the critical programs, and I'm excited about, and I believe so are you. The skills development will be a special focus of the incoming John Mahama administration, and the initiatives such as the National Apprenticeship Program, free TVET training, the 1 Million Coders Program will aim to train millions of our youth all over the country and equip them with technical skills that will lead to acquiring high-paying, satisfying, permanent jobs. Next, job creation is another major focus of the next John Mahama administration. Initiatives as well as a Jumapa will amount to the most ambitious jobs plan undertaken by any government in our country's history. We believe you are capable. With your support, this is possible. Through Ejumapa, a minimum of 250,000 jobs will be created every year, and the Big Push initiative will usher in an era of massive infrastructural development in addition to creating jobs. Our trips all over the country have shown us we are nowhere where we think we are. We lack almost everything. We need all to come on board and build a strong country that endures to everybody. This is the philosophical thinking behind the million jobs and the Big Push. We are also, of course, interested in healthy family life. And we need that for the production of a healthy workforce, supported by easy access to primary health care and healthy lifestyle and choices. This is also why we shall be introducing a new maternity and paternity leave policy upon assumption of office. Maternity leave will be extended from 3 to 4 months, and we shall, for the first time, introduce a 7-day paternity leave to allow both fathers and mothers of newborns to spend some quality family time bonding together. We also have in our manifesto a standalone Ministry of Youth. For the first time in our country, we have the largest youth population we have ever had, and the highest level of youth unemployment again we have ever experienced. This requires a renewed focus on addressing challenges peculiar to our youth. We have a youthful budget. It is a blessing if we put it to the right way. And this is what informs our plan to establish this ministry when we are elected. It is a renewed focus on our youth, and it will inure to the benefit of the entire country. I know I can go on and on. These are only a few of the snapshots of the many progressive programs we have outlined in the People's Manifesto. And I believe you have already heard a lot from other speakers today. When elected into power, into office, we shall implement this agenda of jobs, development and prosperity for all Ghanaians. We intend to be more productive and less dependent. We intend to be more self-reliant than relying on others. We shall safeguard and protect our national assets and resources for the benefit of all Ghanaians and not for a few. And we will deal decisively with the issue of corruption. We are at a critical point in our country. Events we have all witnessed these last 4 years make it clear that we have an alternative, a government that has shown dedication to fighting corruption, including holding members of his own government to account. And we know that that party is the NDC. In times like today, when issues of corruption are rife, our country is sorely missing such levels of commitment, and it should concern all of us. We should all care that half of our natural resources are not given away to obscure entities shrouded in opaque things. We should care also that critical assets, like a national airport, are not given away for a pittance. We must not arrive at a destination where our national assets and national resources are treated by some as if it were resources and assets of their own creation. Not even family inheritance can be appropriated with such impunity as we see today. These issues affect all of us, and more especially, they affect generations unborn. We should never forget that the country belongs to those who have passed on, those who are here, and those who are yet to come. And that is why this matter matters so much, and this is why this election is so important. It is no longer just about politics. It is about fighting for the soul of this country. And we dare not give in, and we cannot give up. We cannot afford to betray the toil of all of our ancestors and the dreams of our future generations. Let us make this very clear, that we, the people, all of us, regardless where we come from, and again including generations unborn, we are the real owners of Ghana and the beneficiaries of all its resources. We cannot afford to fail. When we show up to vote on December 7th, we are not only voting to replace a government in whom people have been very disappointed. We are voting to save our country. We are voting for the future of our children and our children's children. I urge all of you to show up at your polling stations, stand in line, and make sure you cast your vote and watch what happens. Vote as if your life depends on it, because it does. NDC, Electoral Commission, it is in your own interest to do the right thing. And it is not late to do so. John Mahama and I have done our part. Now it is time for you to finish the rest in victory and in style. Vote for a man with a track record of accomplishments. A man who has done it before and will do it again. Inshallah. A man who will deliver the peace, development, and prosperity that we all desire. And the man who will work with all of us, listen to all of us, tolerate all of us, because he's going to run, as he has done before, a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. I ask all of you to vote for John Mahama. Let's go win this election. The time is now. Let's make it happen. Thank you all very much.